Hello everyone, welcome to a new process video. I have a double page spread happening here with some photos that I took in Vegas. As you can see, these are from the Flamingo Hotel. We went and walked around the habitat area and they had a few things up where you could take photos in front of them. Like there's a photo wall that will be in the next layout and some Christmas decorations going on since we were there at holiday time. And so it should make for some fun layouts, I think. And you can see here I've got my photos laid out how I think they're going to go. This was actually a full 4x6. I cut it in half so that it would work with this page configuration here. I've got an empty spot here and I've got a full empty 4x6 slot here, which is unusual. And just to show you, I have started using these inserts and I really like them. These are from Close to My Heart and it's perfect if you're a 6x12 scrapper, even a 9x12 scrapper. I love it because you get two vertical full-size photos. You just don't see that often in pocket scrapping, or at least I generally don't. And so I really like these, that I have that option. So on the top, I had a photo here of myself and my friend just hanging out at the Flamingo exhibit, but I have nothing down there. Now, with that said, I'm very excited because I get to use this stuff. I bought this from Close to My Heart and I've been hanging on to it forever, waiting to get to these layouts. And I bought them specifically because they have flamingos in them, palm trees. They are geared for a warm climate for holiday time. And I love that it says this. This is perfect for what's happening here. And I think, if all goes well, I'm going to use this sticker and make my own card, and it's going to go right here. And then I'll just use some of the papers that are in here as a background, or at least that's my plan. I do want to show the papers that came in this set. And what we did was my friend and I actually ordered the set and then split it because we're both scrappers. And so we figured she might as well, use some too. So I just want to show you though. Look how cool these papers are. So really, I could use either one. They both work for tropical holiday themes. And there's this one. I love this. I'm not quite sure how or when I would use it, but I like it. And then it just comes with kind of these general backgrounds. Really, you could use these for anything. It doesn't have to be tropical. But this one also made me love it because that pink would go really well here. And so I'm hoping, if not on this layout, then on the next one, because this for sure will be at least two layouts, that I'll be able to use it and mix it in with some of the other stuff. And then this is just a generic one that's more tropical, but I might be able to use that actually in another layout over by, I think it was by the Wynn. This might work for that. We have that. I actually kind of don't like this side, so I'm sure I'll be using this one. But then also this pink. I really enjoyed this one too. And look at, it's got flamingos up here as the branding strip. I could cut that off and potentially use that somewhere too. And then just a stripe on the other side. So lots of good choices in there, but really I bought it for the more tropical holiday themed things like this. All right, so I have pulled the stickers out of their packaging just to be sure, what all do I really have here? I really like this one, but I think it actually might be better suited to the next layout because there's actual Christmas decorations in that layout, so it might fit a little bit better there, so I'm not sure. But if I end up using it here, that's fine. Definitely still want to use this. Now, this palm tree I could use anywhere. It doesn't have to be at the Flamingo because I saw several palm trees wrapped in lights while we were there. So it does give me some nice options, which I appreciate. And then when I was looking at the paper, I think I want to do my 4x6 card over here with this background. I like this darker pink as well, and this certainly matches with the railing here, but I'll just show you quickly. These are the photos on the other side. It matches way better with these. So I think I'm going to save that and go with the lighter pink for this side. I did cut down my 4x6 piece here, so I have that. And then I also made sure to cut off the branding strip and keep it. It doesn't really go with what I have here, but it might go with what's on the right side of the next layout. You never know. So I'm going to hang on to that. But at least I have this cut. I could use the stripe as well if I wanted. Let's see. I thought I was going to use the dots, but let's see. Oh, I like them both. The only thing that makes me lean towards the dots is that in the photo, it might be hard to see here, you can see there are little dots in there because those are the lights. They weren't on at the time, but you can see them in the neon sign. But this wouldn't look bad either to go with the stripe. So you know what? Maybe I'll think about that just for a minute and then I'll come back. I'm having trouble deciding on which side I want to use of this paper for the sticker. So for now, I'm going to leave that be while I think about it some more, and I'm going to focus on this pocket instead. For this one, I do definitely want to leave some room for journaling. So I have to go into my Vegas cards, or at least the ones I pulled thinking I would use them for Vegas, and my general stash just to see, do I have something that works with my colors? Maybe something that's close to this pink. I could also go with a subtle green because I do have that happening here, maybe even brown if I had to. If I were to make my own though, I do know that I have this, and I had put this in my Vegas bin knowing that it would match a lot of the colors that I had at different hotels that we went to, and certainly those colors are here. So I could bust this open and, you know what, let's just do that right now, and use something that's in here because a lot of these colors would probably be a good match. Just showing you what's in there. And these are from scrapbook.com. I love the size of these. They are perfect for pocket scrappers like me when I want to just do like a 4x4 card or a 3x4 and I'm making my own. These are perfect. I'm thinking about making my own card here. I did take off this piece of green that was in that paper pad just to put it up here and see how it looks. I like the color. I do have like this kind of sagey green color that I could use as well. This is a little bit bright. So I have 4 different shades there I could use. But then I'm thinking of maybe just cutting out a little piece of this. It's very busy, so I wouldn't want to use it as a whole card for sure. But cutting out just a piece and maybe just doing it like as a strip at the bottom and then leaving the rest for journaling or something like that. But I feel like if I have this fabulous paper, I need to use it somehow. I cut the green down and I cut down a piece of this as well. I may tear this too, we'll see. Whichever side of this I decide to go with though, I think what I will do is I will include some green. These are the pieces that were cut off from this. So to make everything match and feel like I have equal representation on both sides, I could also do a strip here and then overlay the sticker on it, put it right in the middle, do it this way, whatever. I mean, I have choices, but I feel like this is great and all, but it's a lot of pink on top of pink on top of pink. So I would need some green in there to offset that. I've made the decision I'm going to go with the striped side, and I think it's only because she has stripes in her shirt there. And there are lines from the bars and things. And so I think, okay, since it says on the same side of the page, that works pretty well. So I think I'm going with that side. So now I just have to figure out, how do I want to layer this piece? Do I want to do it just kind of floating like that and then have the sticker overlap it? I kind of like that idea because you'll see a lot of it. Or do I want to do it horizontally and then have just enough peeking out on the sides? I'm not sure. I've done a couple of things here. I made this card on this side and I love it. I decided to do the green on the right side so that it balances out the green that's all the way on the left side. And I think looking at this, I will do some splattering over it as well, but I'm not sure if I want green or pink. I do have both available, so I'm not totally sure yet, but I will do that before it's done. And then over here, I decided I'm going to just do a white insert for my journaling because I definitely want that. I just can't decide, do I want to make this a pocket here and make this removable with a little tab or something? Or do I want to just tuck it under there enough, glue it down, and then you don't have to pull anything. You can just read what needs to be there. Haven't totally decided yet, but that's the direction in which I'm going. I've adhered all of that, and so it's ready to go. I did decide to just put the mono adhesive on it and not use it as a pocket to lift out of here, so that will be permanent. And I have something slightly disappointing. I was like, oh, I'm going to use this sticker to overlap here. I thought it said sunny and bright. It says sandy and bright. Well, that doesn't really work. We weren't at the beach, so bummer. I had planned to overlap it like that when I saw it on there, but now that won't happen. Since that sticker was not going to work, I decided to pull out all of my pink travel adventure related phrases, and I actually found this one in there and I like it. It's pretty close to the darker pink that I have over here, and I think I'm just going to overlap it like so, kind of flush the left side here, and then I'll probably just put a little staple in there, and then I'll be ready to do my splattering. All right, so I attached that. I actually put in some staples here too, just for visual interest. And then as I was looking at this, I felt like I needed something up here, preferably pink, because there's already green, but to bring all that in, and then I have sort of a visual triangle happening. So I needed something there. I decided to grab out my old epoxy pennants that I made so long ago, but I just keep using them, trying to, you know, get rid of all of them. And I do have, whoops, this in there, which I think is the perfect color to offset all that pink. Let's try it. Yeah, so I could just go like that, and I think that would be a good match. Yeah, I think green, well, I don't know. I was just going to say I think green would be too much, but maybe not. I've got this one. Do I have other green ones in there? I don't think I had too many green ones even. These are the same. They're the same paper I used on both of them. No, that's different paper, isn't it? I thought they were the same, but nope, they're slightly different. This is probably a little closer to that. That's a little more almost lime color, but I like them both. Let's see. Nope, I definitely like the pink up there better. I just think it pops more. The greens blend in too much. I'm ready to do my splattering now, and I have decided to go with this option. I thought pink would be too much, so I'm going to do a little bit of the mica mist from Nuvo. And what color is this? Does it say on there? Fresh pear. My splattering is complete here, so I'll just show you what it looks like in a little bit of a close-up there. I'm happy with that. I think it's just enough, and I love the mica mist because it has a shimmer to it. It's not over the top, but it's enough to catch your eye, which is just what I want. And then here's the other one. I just did it minimally here since I'm going to write over the white part anyway. But with that, I think this was done. So here's another one finished for Vegas. Thanks for watching.